I want to thank the Citrin Foundation and the families joining us from around the world. We found each other. I'm S. Joe Downing, and my story starts with my wife found it, not me, my wife. While trying to find what was going on genetically with our daughter, we all went through genetic testing, and she found that I had the markers for citrin deficiency. I had no idea what that meant, and she, being medically inclined, immediately started researching. I wasn't looking for it. It found me through my wife on a random Saturday, which is honestly is how most things happen in life. But after a diagnosis, I look back at my entire life differently. And I mean everything. I'm Asian. I grew up in a household where rice was not a suggestion, it was a requirement. It was the foundation of every meal, and it was cultural law. Fun fact, I never liked rice. My mother took this personally, and she let me know on a regular basis. But it wasn't just rice, it was pasta. No, thank you. Bread, I could leave it. Pizza, I mean, I ate it, but only the toppings. But I was never excited about it like everyone else. So, what I loved, cheese, meat, protein, and fat. My body had been quietly building me a diet this whole entire time, and nobody told me. Then I turned 21. Now, picture this young adult, excited to finally try all the alcoholic drinks. I tried beer, I tried wine, I tried fancy cocktails, not so fancy cocktails, and every single one tasted like cough syrup to me, which honestly I couldn't stand and I don't like. So my thought of becoming a sophisticated wine drinker, the kind of person who swirls a glass and says, "Oh, that's very crisp," well, it died right there. I stuck with coffee and tea, and honestly, I've never been healthier or more sober at parties. So here's the thing that my body knew. It had always known. It was steering me away from carbs, away from alcohol, toward things that actually worked. I just didn't realize what it was doing. I just figured I was a picky eater. But I was a kid who didn't like rice. And it turns out I was the kid whose liver was quietly running a very sophisticated nutritional advisory service. When I finally had a name for it, it all clicked. The feeling was hard to describe. It wasn't scary, but it was a relief. And I was like, someone finally handed me the instruction manual for the machine I've been operating for decades. And my first honest thought was I need to call my mother and tell her that she was wrong about the rice. And now I had documentation, genetic documentation, and I finally had proof in my late 40s. The transition was easy for me because honestly, nothing really changed. I was already living this way. The only difference now is I understood why. I can explain it to people. So if you're newly diagnosed or you're still in the middle of figuring it out, I want you to hear this. You're not imagining it. There is a reason. Your body has been communicating with you this whole entire time, even when no one gave you the manual for it, even if the doctor hadn't even heard of it, and even if your mother told you you just need to eat the rice. Your body knew, and now so do you. So just keep listening to your body, and thank you.